morning all of you. Today we are going to start with our new chapter, chapter 7, triangles. Very easy, isn't it? What is triangle? Three-sided closed figures are called triangles. So, polygon with three sides or three-sided closed figure or three-sided polygons are called triangles. And in lower classes onwards, we have studied that a triangle has three sides and three angles. A triangle has three sides and three angles. And we have classified triangles according to sides. If all the three sides are different, we can call it as scalene triangle. If the triangle has equal sides, then we can call it equilateral triangles. And any of the two sides equal means it is called isosceles triangles. According to angles also, we can classify the triangles. If all the angles are below 90 degree, we can call it acute angled triangle. If any one of the angles is 90 degree, we can call it right angled triangle. It's very clear to you because you have studied right triangles, Pythagoras theorem, etc. you have studied, isn't it? And in a triangle, if one of the angle is obtuse, then it is known as obtuse angled triangle. Up to this is very clear to you, isn't it? Today we are going to study about the three sides and three angles together are known as parts of the triangle. Three sides and three angles together are known as parts of the triangle. Parts of the triangle. Total how many parts are there? 3 plus 3, 6 parts are there. Okay. If 6 parts of one triangle are respectively equal to the 6 parts of another triangle, what can we say? The two triangles are congruent. The two triangles are congruent. Last year also we have studied the same. Congruent means equal and similar. By seeing two triangles itself needed, and equal means parts are equal to one another. So by seeing the two figures, how can you say that whether the parts are equal or not? We need to consider all the parts we have to measure and we have to check. Is it possible always? No, we have some shortcuts. Okay, to say whether the triangles are congruent or not, we have some shortcuts called rules. Congruent rules. Okay, or rules for congruency. So, we will study later. Actually, the word congruent means if we place one figure over the other or if we place one over the other, if it covers exactly each other, then they are called congruent figures. For example, consider your palms, both the palms, place one over the other. You can see that see these portions, outside regions. They cover exactly each other. What does it mean? Congruence. Okay. So consider coins. If you consider two 1 rupee coins of the same category, you can see that by placing one over the other, they cover exactly each other. Or you consider your notebooks. Notebooks of same kind needed. Okay. Same kind notebook. Classmates or some other company's notebook. If you take two notebooks of same category and if you place one over the other, you can see that external portions will cover exactly each other, or another word, superimposing one over the other. That is called superimposing. Okay, but that are all possible when you have solid figures in our hands, okay, or pictures in our hands. Then only we can place one over the other. But here these are all plain figures which are drawn on the blackboard or whiteboard. So what we do to check? There comes the rule of congruency. Let us go through the rules, isn't it? And actually for the rules, up to last year, we have studied their proofs also. But this year, CBSE has deleted the proof. So you needn't want to go through the proof of the theorem. You just study what is the theorem, get the idea, go to the problems. Is it okay? Ready all of you? Let us move. So, rules for congruency of triangles. And for the first exercise, we need only two rules. That's why teacher is explaining about only two rules. And the first one is called SAS rule. Capital letters, use capital letters. SAS. What is SAS? Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. Any side and any angle possible? No. Condition is there. That is two sides and the word included angle. Included means in between the sides or formed by the two sides. Which sides are you taken? For that two sides together forms an angle. That angle should be needed. That's why they have used the word included angle. Statement is not needed. Anyway, you just go through the same. Statement is very easy for you. Last year also we have written. That's why it is not giving, just telling you or explain to you. That is, the rule says that if in a triangle, two sides and included angle are respectively equal to two sides and included angle of other triangle, we can say that the two triangles are said to be congruent. SAS of one triangle are respectively equal to SAS of other triangle. SAS means two sides and the angle between them or angle formed by them. Then only it is possible. Okay, any angle, any two sides, it's wrong. Now look at the board. Teacher has drawn a figure. A, B, C, P, Q, R has been drawn to you. A, B, C, P, Q, R. And for this figure, AB teacher has marked with a single line. Here PQ also with a single line. That means that AB is equal to PQ now. AB is equal to PQ now. Teacher has marked BC and QR with double lines. That represented by BC is equal to which one? QR. And what is the angle formed by these two sides? Any sides you can take. Okay, there is no restriction. Instead of taking the side BC, you can consider AC also. That is also possible. Teacher has taken BC, so teacher has compelled to take QR also. Okay. Then what is the angle formed by AB side and BC side? Surely which one? B. Similarly, this angle Q. So, three conditions are there in the figure. So, by seeing the figure itself, you should know the condition that to be taken. By single line, which one? AB equal to PQ. First condition. Second condition, BC equal to QR. Okay. Thirdly, angle B equal to angle Q. So, teacher has written one by one. So, in order to prove the congruency of triangles, that I forgot to tell the sentence, already teacher told you there are 6 parts. And it is not possible to us to go through all the 6 parts by checking one by one. It is not possible to us. So, we have a shortcut. We used rules for congruency. And when you consider the rules for congruency, we need to consider any 3 parts. Any 3 according to the rule. That rule will say which are the 3 parts needed. 3 enough. So, 3 conditions are enough to us. So, 1, 2, 3 conditions are already satisfied. So, what can we say? The first triangle, a triangle symbol. Triangle ABC, congruent. Symbol is your ga. Okay, like ga sound. Ga madri, you can write like this. Okay, ga is different actually in Malayalam. We will write this one. Reverse order of ga. This is called similarity. This is the symbol used for similarity. Similarity means similar shapes. Okay, by seeing they are little bit equal or shapes are little bit equal. That is called similarity. And this is called equal to. So, similar and equal together is the symbol for representing congruency. So, triangle ABC, congruent to. Instead of writing congruent to, use mathematical symbol. Congruent to triangle PQR. Completed no? So, in bracket you must write the reason as I told you in case of lines and angles. Here also for every statement we need the reason. So, what is the reason for this congruency? SAS rule. Okay, by SAS rule, triangles are congruent. So, when a problem is given to you, you must need two sides an angle between them or included angle of the two sides needed. Then only what rule is applicable to you? Yes, yes rule is applicable to you. Go through carefully, then only you will get the idea. Let me explain the second one. Teacher is moving to our second congruent rule, that is ASA congruence rule. ASA congruence rule ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ ASA congruence rule teacher already told you A represents angle, S represents side. So how do you explain the same or how do you describe the same? Two angles and any side ആണോ? No, included side ആണ്. Okay, when you consider two angles and the side in between them of one triangle are respectively equal to two angles and included side of other triangle, what can we say? The two triangles are said to be congruent. But teacher has said, draw triangle ABC, triangle PQR. Which are the two angles you needed? Which are the things needed? B. But it's a single line. So which one from here? Q. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് എഴുതാം? Angle B equal to angle Q. One condition. Okay. Secondly, which angle needed? Anyone you can take. Two remains, A or C. Which one you need? B, C. So C. C teacher is representing by double lines. Why? Their angle measurements may not be equal, isn't it? So we can consider another pair. So in order to form the second pair, we can represent them using double lines. But C equal to R. So what is the side in between B and C? BC is the only side. So BC equal to which side of angle Q angle R? QR. What can we say? Condition satisfied. So triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR by what rule? ASA rule. Now one more thing teacher has to say. If you write ABC PQR, the meaning is A equal to P B equal to Q C equal to R angles. AB side ആരോട് equal ആണ്? PQ ആണ്. BC QR, AC PR. Okay. Condition. One more thing teacher has to say. Last year also you studied the same. Have you heard about CPCT? CPCT means corresponding parts of congruent triangles. CPCT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles means the remaining parts. Remaining parts. So you have already taken 6 parts. Consider which are the 3 parts. B equal to Q മാത്രാണ്. C equal to R. Similarly, BC equal to QR. So what are the remaining parts in that triangle for us? Remaining parts except the 3. A equal to P എന്നുള്ളൊരു condition ഉണ്ട്. പിന്നെയോ AB എന്ന സൈഡ് PQ നോട്, similarly AC എന്ന സൈഡ് PR നോട്. അപ്പോൾ two triangles are congruent എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ what can we write? Remaining parts are also equal to one another and they are otherwise known as CPCT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Why they are using corresponding parts? That means AB, if you take AB, you must write PQ. Don't write AB equal to PR. That's against that. ABC, PQR in the order. AB cannot be equal to PR. Order wise you have to consider. That is otherwise known as corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Is it clear to all? Any other doubt? Okay, actually proof is there for ASA congruence rule, but it is not needed. 3 condition, 3 cases like that way they have given to us, but it is not needed. Deleted question. So go through the rule carefully. and think about how can we apply the same in questions. Okay, so let us move to our exercise first question. So exercise 7.1 ആണ്. First question says that in quadrilateral ABCD quadrilateral very clear to you, four sided closed figure ആണ് quadrilateral. അപ്പോൾ ABCD അല്ല, it's wrong. ABCD wrong ആണ്. ADBC ആണ് കേട്ടോ. ടീച്ചർ ഹാസ് മിസ്റ്റേക്കൺ ഐ തിങ്ക്. ADBC ആണ്. ഒന്നുമില്ല ക്ലോക്ക് വൈസ് ഓർ ആന്റി ക്ലോക്ക് വൈസ് കേട്ടോ. ACBD you can write or ADBC you can write that according to you. Okay. അപ്പോൾ ടീച്ചർ ADBC ആണ്. In quadrilateral ADBCയിൽ two things are given to you. What are the two things? AC equal to AD. One side okay ആണ് അല്ലേ? One side is already given ആണ്. AB bisects angle A means one of the angle is also little bit coming here. Okay. Then show that triangle ABC congruent to triangle ABD എന്നാണ്. അപ്പോൾ two conditions we already got it. One side, one angle is also okay. We need to find one more case മതി അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ one side, one angle already we got it. So we need, which one we need? Either one side or one angle need അല്ലേ? അപ്പോഴാണ് ASAS or ASA will come അല്ലേ? അപ്പോൾ we have to find out from the figure. After congruency, they ask you what can you say about BC and BD എന്നാണ്. അപ്പോൾ let us prove the congruency, then we can say about the same. Okay, ready? So figure is already given to you. Most of the questions they may give the figures to you. Copy the figure to your notebook or answer sheet. Okay, before answering the same. Completed. Now AC equal to AD given. അല്ലേ? ഇപ്പോൾ ടീച്ചർ ഇതാ one line ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ട് മാർക്ക് ചെയ്തു. AC equal to AD has marked ആണ്. ഇനി പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടത് ABC congruent to ABD എന്നാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ABC എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈ ട്രയാങ്കിൾ ആണ്. ABD എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈ ഷെയ്ഡഡ് വൺ ആണ്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ വൺ സൈഡ് ആൾറെഡി ഗോട്ട് ഇറ്റ് ആണ് അല്ലേ? ഇനി സെക്കൻഡ് കണ്ടീഷൻ എന്താ? AB ബൈസെക്സ് ആംഗിൾ A എന്നാണ്. ബൈസെക്ഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? ഡിവൈഡിങ് ഇൻ ടു ടു ഈക്വൽ പാർട്സ് ആണ്. അതായത് A എന്ന ഫുൾ ആംഗിൾ ഇപ്പോൾ രണ്ട് പീസസ് ആയിട്ട് മാറും. ഇതാ വൺ പീസ് ഹിയറും വൺ പീസ് ഇവിടെയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ടീച്ചർ ക്യാൻ റൈറ്റ് AC ഈക്വൽ ടു AD given ആണ്. Now teacher can write angle 1 equal to angle 2 എന്ന് എഴുതാം. because already തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് AB bisects angle A. AB bisects angle A എന്ന് given ആണ്. Got it? Anything common to these two shaded ones? Anything common? Any side common? Angle അല്ല. Any side common? Side is common to the അല്ലേ? AB. AB common ആണ്. Common means AB equal to AB we can write. AB equal to AB we can write called common. Okay. So three conditions satisfied ആണ്. What can we say? First one, ABC congruent to ABD. What is the reason for you? Two sides one angle ആണ്. So rule is yes. Yes rule. Then after this they ask you what can you say about BC and BD എന്നാണ്. What can you say about BC and BD എന്നാണ്. Teacher already told you after proving the congruency remaining parts are also equal by what reason? CPCT. By what reason? CPCT. When two triangles are congruent, corresponding